Hello everyone, it is Lucy here and I'm back with another video. In today's video I am doing a speed build. So this is a home that I just wanted to do. It's kind of like a traditional home, which is what I looked up. It is off of a Google image, but I just kind of made it my own in the end. But I really miss building in The Sims 4 and I just really wanted to build a home, and so I hope you all enjoy it. This is just the exterior portion. The interior will be posted probably next week, and I will be posting it to the gallery, and my gallery name is I think Heart Lucy Games. I think that's where you can find me under, and so if you do want to download this for your game and start playing, or even just like renovating it to the way you need it to be for your Sims, you can do that as well. I really enjoy these types of builds, just the traditional builds, and I am not by any means, I don't feel like I am like super great at building at all, but I just really like to kind of create my own thing off of a Google image, and hopefully somebody out there will like it. So that's basically what I do. I do have a floor plan in mind for this home, so hopefully everything will fit. In the end, I do want kind of like a little breakfast nook or something like that, a nice kitchen, a nice great room, a family room, and then hopefully we can fit like 3 bedrooms in this home. So that's what I'm aiming for. Maybe 3 bedrooms, like 2 bathrooms or something like that. So that's what I'm aiming for. I just really liked all of the colors. It's not something I usually go for. So all of the natural woods, and then like the darker windows and things like that. And I did add they're like little shutters for outside the windows. And so those came with the horse pack. So I just really liked it. I think it's like the horse ranch or something like that, or the ranch pack or something like that, but it is beautiful. Like the shutters are really gorgeous, and it kind of complements with the pillars and with the trim around the roof and everything, so they kind of complement each other. And it's, like I said, it's not color scheme that I would usually go for, but in the end I think it came out okay. There is just like one wall that is that gray siding, which as you see there, I just put it in, and I just really wanted to kind of play around with different textures of the homes and things like that. I mean, not all homes need to be perfect and need to match each other. I think that, just kind of playing around with like different textures and different sidings and things like that, I think putting them together is really neat and really cool. I also put in this huge door because this home did come with like a garage, but we don't need a garage because we don't have any cars in The Sims. So I ended up just putting in this beautiful door that kind of comes off of, I think it's going to be like the living room kitchen area. And so that way there you have like 2 doors that you can enter. There's only going to be 1 front door though, and I think it's going to be this one that I'm putting in right now. And what I like about The Sims is you can set each door to whatever you want. So like if you want the front door to be the other door, or even like the back door to be the front door, so Sims kind of come up to that one instead of your front door, you can do that as well. So you can set whatever door preference that you want. So that's really neat and interesting as well. And I did put in a pet door on the back, which I really like. It just allows the pets to be able to like go outside by themselves, and you don't have to worry about it, even though they have like, they can access the door. So if you just kind of, what I like to do, because I did line this property with a fence, if I have like a dog or a cat or anything like that, I lock the gates for the animals, so to just keep them in the backyard, and then I lock all of the front doors so that they can't escape. Because in The Sims, if you don't like love on your pet every single day, they will run away, because sometimes the days get away from me in The Sims, I'm not gonna lie, and I forget, oh my gosh, did I pet the dog today, or did I take care of the cat, or like play with the laser with the cat or anything like that, and just give them some love today, because I kind of forget. And sometimes I'm always regretting that decision, because the dogs will run off, they will run away from home, you have to post the APB about where like your pet is lost, and it takes like a few days for them to come back, and then they're all like grungy and dirty and just really sad that you didn't love on them enough. So what I like to do is just kind of lock them in the backyard, which may seem like really mean to you guys, but it's just so that way there they don't feel like they need to run away, because that is really annoying. Your Sims have like a sad moodlet, all of them are sad, they can't do anything. They're just really, depressed about their pet going away. So which is understandable, but also the days get away from me in The Sims. So that's what I like to do, just lock everything, and they can only access the backyard to go to the bathroom or whatever, or play around. So that's what like I said, that's what I like to do. And especially with the children and everything like that, they can go out and play with them in the yard and stuff like that. Like they can throw the ball to the dog and all of that stuff. They can play with the cat if they want to. The little laser aspect of the cat is really cute, like, playing with the laser pointer. And I just think that's really adorable that they added that feature in. So I know a lot of my Sims like to do that with their animals. And yeah, so I just figured, having a nice, area for their pet to run around, play around, especially for like a kids area as well. I did put in a lot of items for the kids. I did put in the tree house. It was able to fit. So that way there they can build a tree house, and then they can like hang out in the tree house and hang out in the backyard and just have a good time. I feel like this home is going to be pretty good size. I think it's going to be a good home for a family. So if you really want to download it and like the way it looks, I think it should be able to work for you. But you have a lot of space, so you can, add to it if you want to, make some changes if you want to, just change it around a little bit, even change the floor plan if you want to, if it's not something that you like. But I think the exterior of the home came out really good. I think it's really pretty. It's not like your, cookie cutter house by any means. I feel like there are a lot of different textures to this home, which I think make it special. I was really trying to play around with those because I'm not like super great at that, like changing around the textures, putting in different sidings and putting in different, stonework and things like that. So I think it came out really good in the end. We also have this little shed out here. I've been trying to add those more to my homes because when you have a Sim that really likes to decorate for the holidays, it's really nice to just have a place where you can put everything, because sometimes it's hard for you to find like that special, like, I don't know, like pumpkin that you want to put out for Halloween and things like that. So having a nice shed where you can put all of the decorations and then just pull them out in the different seasons, I really like to be able to do that, especially like the snowman and the tree and, whatever you want to do to decorate your home. I like to just throw them in the shed, and that way they're always accessible, because sometimes like when I find a certain decoration, I can't find it again. So it's just, and you have the inventory in your home, but like when you go to the build mode, but sometimes it's just nice to not like have to do that, and you can just pull from the shed instead. I don't know, it just makes it a little bit more realistic too, because they have like a little storage area where they can put things. So, and you can even like, play around with it, put items in there that when your children are like growing up, like some of their projects, and they can get stored, and then they can take them to their homes when they get older. I don't know, things like that just make the game a little bit more realistic in my opinion. I also really love putting these shrubberies around the homes, which I'm sure that you've seen that a lot in my builds. I really like putting those types of shrubs around the home. It just kind of lines the property really nice, and it just kind of makes it a little bit more lush and a little bit better landscaping. So I really like doing that as well. And then also just putting in a lot of the bushes, and then I was trying to find like different items that I could put in the backyard. I really like this it's like a flower, but it like gives off water in the summertime, so the kids can get like under it, and it's like kind of like spraying them with water, and they can cool down from the summer heat. I really like that they added that as well. So I made that little like splash pad for them. I put in like kind of a concrete slab, which I kind of now realize I probably should have lifted it a little bit and kind of put stairs around it, but I don't know if that would make it look a little bit weird, but I don't know. I think it's really cute. And I love this little toddler bath, and even like the adults can go and sit in the little bath. It's like the little pool, like the kiddie pool. They can just sit in it and like sunbathe and everything if they want to. Even though I did put over it, I put those little umbrellas that came with the toddler stuff pack. I put those over it just because, I don't know, they really were cute and they kind of matched this color scheme of the home. So I put those in as well. I was really having a hard time with the fence over here. It wasn't connecting correctly, and it was just really frustrating, even though in the front it was connecting fine. So I don't know what was going on here, but I ended up extending the fence to the side of the house, and then I ended up just putting kind of like a bush beside there, so that way there like one of those, I think I ended up putting that beside the house, so that way there you didn't have this like weird space where you couldn't even really get in there to do anything. It was just really annoying that I couldn't you know, connect it correctly. In the front, it was doing fine. I don't know what was happening back here. So then I ended up putting in, you know, this like little shrubberies around the little splash pad. I don't know if it looks correct or not. I don't know. I was just trying to decorate it a little bit. And then I ended up turning the flower the opposite way because I thought maybe, you know, facing away from the flowers would be nice, because I think when you have them facing the flowers, it could drown your flowers and they could die. So just thinking a little bit more realistically. And I was really trying to put in these like little vines that came with the high school pack as well. I just think that those are cool because they extend all the way up to the roof line. And I don't know, it just gives a little bit of character to the home as well. And as you see, here are the little shutters that I put on the back. They're so pretty. I think they match the wood really nice, especially because I used a lot of the ranch items. So they really match up nicely. And I really like that because yeah, I like to do that. I like to be able to kind of match as best I can. So that's what I was doing. And then there you see the little doggy door. And then I just put in a light too, just so they could see, you know, coming off of the porch, and just having that light there is nice. I think I might put some more lights throughout the backyard just so it's pretty illuminated throughout the backyard. Maybe like light up some of the flowers or things like that, because I like to do that with like the little floor lamps as well that are like really close. I can't even think of what they're called, but they're pretty close to the ground. They're like flush with the ground, and you can kind of put those around the flowers so it illuminates those a little bit better at nighttime. And then just putting in like an outdoor table so that way there the Sims can kind of come out here when they barbecue, they can come out and sit. I may put in a picnic table too out here at some point, just because in the summertime it might be nice to just be able to kind of hang out, and while your kids are playing on the splash pad, you can have a barbecue or whatever you want. Also, you know, putting in that good trash can, because if you have a trash can in your house and you bring the trash out to this trash can, it will disappear. It won't overflow or anything. So that's a really cool feature to have. And then just putting in the flower pot as well, just making it really nice and trying to do the best I can to decorate as well. And then I was trying to find the utensils for the grill, and I always have a hard time finding that and where it is. So I'll probably pop that in before I upload it to the gallery. But here we are doing the front, and I just wanted to kind of connect the areas, like the two different, you know, the two different doors, and then just kind of connect them to the sidewalk, so that way the Sims have two places that they can kind of get out of the home. So if one is in like the kitchen area, they can get out of the home, and then the other one in the foyer area, they can get out as well. So just doing that, and then just doing some decoration, the landscaping. I really like doing that as well, just to make it look a little bit, you know, more lived in and more realistic. I think those are kind of technically weeds, but I use them a lot in all of my homes, and I really like doing that as well. And then I was going to just pop in the fences, so that way the Sims can get out as well, and just they have a way to get out onto the sidewalk. But anyways, you guys, we're heading towards the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will talk to you all very soon.